The Hard Times series by Stefan Arniel. Hard times create strong men create good times create weak men create hard times. And that pretty much sums up the whole series. Some good quotes in this book. I think the first book is the only one worth buying. The rest are kind of meh. But second book is actually okay because he got diagnosed with cancer. The doctors told him, "We give you 2 months to live." He's like, "Nah, fuck that. I'm going to the jungle. I'm going to fast." And then the doctors are like, "Well, then we give you 2 weeks to live." He went in the jungle, did a 40-day water fast. And that's what's kind of inspiring about this one, because I've done multiple 10-day fasts, and it's pretty hard, man. This guy, a 40-day water fast cured his cancer. So that was the good thing about this one. The third book, Letters to a Scorpion. It's pretty much just cheesy love letters to his ex-girlfriend. Man, so cheesy, so lame. I'm so glad I killed that part of myself. The last book, The Oracle, The Queen, the Princess, and the Whore. This is pretty much the female version of this one. Like, this is supposed to be for men to read, and this is supposed to be for female to read. And yeah, it's pretty junk. I mean, it's okay. It's just my mind is on another level, man. I'm like reading about Tartaria, the Great Reset, man. Just so much information out there. I don't know. I was just in this manosphere type of phase, or we got all this crazy feminist and shit. It's like guys got to get their manpower, And then, some videos I've been watching, it's because guys are just giving their power away to these digital whores. You gotta retain your seed, man. This whole movement of the retention, and that's gonna make you become more of your true self. And when men become more of their true self, then women will stop being toxic and doing these OnlyFans and Pornhub or whatever they're doing, the social media stuff, and and they won't be so toxic. That's what it takes, and that's what he's pretty much summing up in his books too, is like it takes strong men to create the divine feminine. It kind of works together. It's like when I'm watching these guys in the parking lot wearing masks, it's like these are manly men. What the hell are you wearing a mask for? You're so scared. It's like you don't have to wear masks outside. You should just not even be wearing masks, period. They're wearing it in their cars. They're in their cars by themselves. They're sitting there wearing a mask. They're and then their girlfriends are not even wearing masks, but the men are. And what kind of example is that? It's messed up. It's like it takes the men to be true men, so then the women can become divine feminine. Right? Instead, we got it like this weird, crazy, toxic femininity with all these crazy feminists. But I paid like $90 for this whole series, looking for like manpower inspiration. I ended up finding inspiration from Mark Twain's Joan of Arc, kind of ironic. But she's like pretty much one of the greatest women to ever live. And this book is one of the greatest books I've ever read. Like, it's definitely in my top 5. Like, if I didn't know nothing about her, if I didn't watch any of the movies that were made about her, it would be the greatest book I've ever read. It's just the movies ruined it for me. The Mila Jovovich movie and the Lily Sobieski one. It's a hard role to play. Like no female in the world could play this role of Joan of Arc, because she was just so pure and so good. Maybe in the old days, like Sacagawea, or maybe like, I know there's good women out there. It's so hard in this modern times. We got this social media craze, And I knew this was gonna happen when I was in the mental ward like 12 years ago. I was in the group circle, and they randomly asked everyone a question, how you would change what one thing you would do to change the world. I immediately, just top of my head, said, no phones. Get rid of all the freaking phones. All the guys are like, yeah. All the females are like, boo, boo. So these females are just naturally just social creatures, and so they just cling to that social media. They just totally adapted to that. And that's just part of their thing, you know. It's just so too bad. It's like pretty toxic, man. But the guys, they use the internet and social media more for like tribal stuff, you know, video games and getting together and doing battle and stuff. And then women, I don't know, there's a suicide rates went up. Young girls are starting to cut at like 11 years old, man. It's just since the rise of social media and smartphones and stuff, there's this rise of all this mental illness and shit, you know. And geez, I saw it from way back then, like before even the smartphones and stuff. Back when cell phones were just basic cell phones, you know. I knew this was gonna happen. But that's why it's gonna take strong men to change, man. It takes men, this whole seed retention movement, men becoming their true selves, not giving away their energy to the digital whores, you know. Just focus on yourself, man. And when you do that, and then the women's becomes their true selves, and then we can flip the script on this shit, man, you know. There was a good saying I read. I don't got no notes on me, I'm just winging it. I don't know where I read this saying. Something about like, it's not about the past or the future, it's about what's inside. And when you bring that out, man, that's powerful, because, you know, that's how we really connect, the real internet, the true ethernet. It's the inner standing, the innerverse, you know. Yeah, I don't got notes. I can't really expound on those, what I'm trying to say here. But you have to understand it, all right? That's it for now. Quick review. That's it. I'm out of here.